In this video, we're going to be replacing the blending assembly unit for the AC system. In our vehicle, the driver's side doesn't work. We can't switch between hot and cold or blend those temperatures. And after doing some troubleshooting, we found out it's this unit. So we're going to show you how to replace it. The first step is to disconnect the negative terminal in the battery. I have a 10mm socket. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to loosen it. And I'm going to pull up. But as you can see, it could touch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in here so it doesn't make any contact. Just like this. We're going to go ahead and remove this panel right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off just so I can have a little bit more leverage. I'm going to move this over. Just like that. And we're now going to be removing some screws. And I believe there are 6 of them. So what you want to do is you want to gently grab the panel and just push back. And some of the clips might fall down, so you want to make sure you get those. And at this time, you could probably pull some cables out. All right, so what I did is I reached down with my right hand and I pulled out, and that loosened the right side for leverage. All right, press down on this little button right here, pull out this connector, and now this panel will come out. Now we have to remove this panel right here, and we have 6 10mm bolts. We're gonna just remove those. All right, we got this plate off, and we have the OBD2 inboard connector. All right, so I did remove this by pressing on these little ears. Really easy to take this out, and then we can remove this panel. All right, now we have to remove this one screw right here to get this duct off. All right, we have to remove this connector right here, so let's do it. And then now we're gonna go ahead and remove these 3 screws. There's also like a plastic harness clip right here that we might have to deal with, but we have 3 screws to remove these. Make sure you don't confuse the 3 screws that mount it to the 3 screws that mount the sensor to the mount to the mount. All right, so here's our new one and here's our old one. And what we have to do is we have to, I guess, remove this part. I guess it just pops off. I think it only goes one way, guys. There's like a little line here so you can't get it wrong. But before we do that, we're just gonna make sure we don't have any hairs. Looks like it has some grease on it, which is good. We clip it down, and I think we're ready. So what I recommend before you put everything back together is just connect it and then reconnect the battery. Of course, be careful, don't mess with anything else. And test to see that it works. Again, you might need a partner or you could actually hear it, but you're gonna go ahead and go through the modes for the driver's side, and you should actually see it actuate. Now, when you have the actuator and you attach the white part to it, then you have to attach it to the part that goes to the door itself. And sometimes that could be confusing because you don't know how it's supposed to work. So what we did is we went ahead and turned the car back on and went all the way down to cold. And then what I did is I grabbed the door and I kind of put it in the up position because it could either be down or up. And then I lined the actuator to the actual blue part, and it kind of clicked in. So that's the way we did it. So we went on a test drive and we're good to go. So I want to emphasize, with the new actuator, you want to connect it, go all the way down to cold, and then disconnect it, undo the battery, and then when you're going to match it up to the blue part, it should essentially it should go in there perfectly. It almost felt like I heard a click, but there was no click. It's like you felt a click. But I wish you guys luck on your repair. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and leave a comment because it helps our channel and it helps this video get out there to more people. Have a good day.